A lot of time, oh, thank you. A lot of times when like a negative event happens, now I'm not talking about major negative events, okay? I'm not talking about a loss or like a death of someone or yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about little negative events like uh I have a flat tire, okay? Or I've lost my bank card or just little things, something happened with my water, even though those things can be absolutely major, but a lot of times we just don't see the bigger picture. And it's only in hindsight when we actually appreciate yeah, like hitting every traffic light. Yeah, exactly. Or maybe there's you can't find a parking spot in that particular space or where you usually park, but then 2 days later you find out, well, somebody was robbed at gunpoint in that spot. Like you have to trust the universe. You have to. And you need to learn that, okay, we need to learn how to say to ourselves, okay, well, something is protecting me. It may seem like a negative at this very moment, but ultimately it's for my protection somehow, some way, whatever. So I think could work on trusting the universe today. I mean, are you guys all good with that? Everybody good with that? All right, so let's begin. And again, if somebody shows you their true colors, you need to trust that, right? That's the universe talking to you. Hey, red flag. You need to pay attention to those red flags. In fact, we should actually probably do one where we pay attention to the red flags and put that down on the list. We'll do that next time. But yeah, if somebody is telling you everything you want to hear because this came up over the weekend. Okay, somebody reached out to ask someone a question somehow, and they emailed their question over to someone else. And then the person wrote back and was very flirtatious, really just over complimentary. And that was a red flag, right? Even though she enjoyed the compliments, it was still a red flag. And then we got into all sorts of, bogus details, right? Which totally were not true. And and it was about trusting those signs and signals from the universe. Now, if she was really stupid, and she's not, far from it. If she was really stupid, she would have taken that immediately, right? And what he was actually doing is he was love bombing her. Okay, because when she checked in with me, I was like, "Oh my God, I don't know who this person is, but he's a full-blown narcissist, right? He's an addict and he's this, he's that, right?" And then it all turns out to be true. So the love bombing was a huge red flag. But if she was naive, she would sit there going, "Oh, wow, this is the person of my dreams. Oh my God, this is who I've been looking for my entire life." And they basically you give in to these types of people, right? And luckily she didn't. Immediately she could see what it was and she was gone, right? But you have to trust the universe, even the small things. Oh, something happened and you're late for work. Trust that. There's a reason you were late for work. So that's what this session is going to be about this morning. And Mr. Reality, if you could tell everybody how to tap, that would be great. If we do have any new people here, please raise your hand so we can just guide you along. And yeah, thanks so much, everyone, for being here. And thank you, Mr. Reality, for hosting.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining me for a Monday morning consciousness transformation technique with Mr. Reality and Psychic Medium Liz Cross. You cross your arms in front of you like the picture on your screen, and then you tap left and right like this and repeat with me the things that come true. You may feel dizziness, you may feel some physical sensations. Please let us know what those are in the chat. And if you're listening at home, please let us know in the comments section of YouTube as well. We can do that also after the fact. Time doesn't matter.
Oh, right. And what we do when we're tapping, see, Rob posted that diagram there in the chat. That's exactly how, thank you for that. That's exactly how your arm positions should be. Now, in some videos with George Duesman, who's the creator of CTT, he does left, 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 right, 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 right. I don't do that. I try to keep it even. I do one and one, 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 one. Okay, I just like that balance, but you do whatever's most comfortable for you. Okay, as always, once we start, do not leave. Somebody left early a couple of weeks ago, maybe longer than that now, maybe 3 weeks ago, messed themselves up badly, big time, and you will. Completely unsettled, out of alignment, lots of anxiety. It was just very uncomfortable for her. And that was all the way, she got all the way to the last part, the tail end, even probably in that last where we're filling in the space and her phone rang and she answered it. So don't do that. Okay. Let the phone ring. If you do need to leave, if you do need to leave early, make sure at your earliest opportunity you go back through one of the videos and you close properly. Any closing will do, just make sure you close. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, as always, I have to say it, if you are prone to seizures, if you have a history of seizures, you're on seizure medication, you can't take highly stimulating brain connections and buzzing going on in the brain, strobe lights bother you, things like that, then please, please, please do not do the CTT. It will be very dangerous for you. It is very stimulating to the brain and it could create a seizure. Okay, we learned that the hard way. So please don't do it. All right, so let's get started. We're going to open. Again, thanks everyone for being here. And once we open, you need to stay till close. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
an optimum etheric pyramid,
an optimum etheric pyramid,
as well as
as well as
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
an optimum etheric Faraday cage
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
for the empowerment and protection of each one of us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay. Now the second part of the opening is treasures. Okay, so let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability to see,
the optimum ability to see,
recognize,
recognize,
use, and enjoy
use, and enjoy
the treasures in and all around us.
the treasures in and all around us.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
And deep relief now.
And deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it. It is done.
All right. Now, before I forget, I'm so sorry. I know we're kind of in the middle of it, and I'm going to try to find this question because it was very important. Okay. I had a question come through, and I think this will help everybody. All right. This person is a Reiki practitioner. And she uses long distance Reiki sessions. Okay. So when she opens, she asks God, source, spiritual helpers, divine teams for protection and grounding, guidance to bring in the highest and greatest good for all involved, for optimum healing and blessings, health and blessings. And when she closes, she says, I ask God, source, spiritual helpers, divine teams to cleanse me, remove all negative dark attachments that were released during this healing session, transport the dark energy up into the spirit world, and transmute it into bright light, positive karma back into the universe. Okay, I hope you're here. And I hope you're listening. I've been meaning to answer your email. I'm so sorry. If you guys could only understand, I probably now get at least 400 emails a day. That's no word of a lie. I am so snowed under. It's getting to the point where I cannot answer these emails hardly at all anymore. But this one I've been wanting to answer. So the problem with this is she's waiting, and I wanted to, I do need a receptionist, yeah. And I wanted to address this. She's waiting till the end to direct the spiritual helpers and divine teams to immediately take away any and all negative energy, to transport it into the spirit world and transmute it into positive light like karma. Okay, that's wrong. And the reason I say that's wrong is because now all that energy has had however long the Reiki session is, or any healing session, okay? Any healing session, that dark energy has already found a home. If you're in a healing session for 30, 45 minutes, even an hour, hour and a half, however long these things take, excuse me. And if you're doing QHHT and BQ, oh my God, that's like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Okay. That energy has already had more than enough time to go find a home, and that home will be with you. So, what you have to do, and this goes for everybody, what you have to do is you have to direct that right before you start your session. So that energy does not have time to sit around in the room, to sit around with your client, to sit around with you, your pets, your kids, your whatever, right? That your home. No, you have to direct that to leave immediately. Okay, before you start your session. Do not wait till the end of the session, because if you wait till the end of the session, the deed is already done. And now you're going to have to work on removing the negative energy that you've just allowed to go sit within yourself and everybody else. So always, always, always remember that when you're doing energy work like this, you need to put that direction in place before you start your healing. And then you do your closing as well. So you don't have to worry about the negative energy sticking to you, because the negative energy is gone. It's already been taken off the earth plane, right? And when you get to the end, you then fill in the white light. Now, if you're really paranoid, after each round that you do, go ahead and fill in with the white light. Okay. You can go ahead and fill in with optimum guidance, positive emotional fulfillment. Don't label it too much. I mean, self-love, self-forgiveness, those are good labels, but optimum guidance and positive emotional fulfillment at its most basic form is all you need. Okay. So if you're really paranoid, after every layer, you can do that, but do not leave that. Okay, now I'm telling the dark energy to go. Dark energy's already found a home. By the time you're instructing it, it's already where it wants to be. Okay, so I just wanted to put that in there. Sorry I didn't answer your email, but I know you're listening and you're probably in the group, and I hope that makes sense. All right. So, this is why we're opening up properly and we're doing this next round before we even start our energy work, right? Just so you all know. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum activation
the optimum activation
of all of our spiritual helpers and divine teams.
of all of our spiritual helpers and divine team.
They will immediately take away any and all negative energy.
They will immediately take away any and all negative dark energy.
They will transport it into the spirit world
They will transport it into the spirit world
and transmute it into white light positive karma
and transmute it into white light positive karma
back into the universe.
back into the universe.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us and them now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Okay, so I hope that helped you all. Yeah, really important. See how we've done that? So now the negative is just going. It's not hanging around, right? We've already instructed it to go. Now we're going to do our removals. And as soon as that's why we feel it go. Okay. You can feel it lifting off. Now, as you feel that lift off of you, can you imagine that dark heaviness? Because you can feel how heavy it is hanging around, or it goes and sticks to your kids, or because it has to go somewhere and it moves faster than white light. So it will go bam and go stick to someone else immediately. We don't allow that to happen. So there you go. All right. So easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to what? Easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to appreciate and trust the universe without any negative consequences. Isn't that right, Candace? She's usually the one that reminds me. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
the optimum ability to appreciate and trust
the optimum ability to appreciate and trust
the universe without any negative consequences.
the universe without any negative consequences.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our mind, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
What did you get, Mr. Reality?
Like trying to capture a bunch of butterflies in my hand.
Mm. Trying to catch a bunch of butterflies. I mean, that's really difficult to do.
Try
Just
it.
like
Yeah, it's
trusting
hard.
the universe.
Right.
And if you get a butterfly in your hand, it's like so beautiful, isn't it?
Well, I'm afraid of
So,
butterflies, so
are you?
yeah, it's terrible. Leptophobia is a real thing, and don't make fun of me because
No,
of it. They're terrifying.
you're not, really. So if
Holding
you're
bubbles without
terrified,
bursting it, someone says. A big
hmm,
knot welled up in my throat.
well, you don't trust there's something there where you don't trust the universe. And anxiety, what is anxiety? Anxiety is trying to be hyper vigilant around us and to minimize the trauma because you don't trust that what's coming is going to benefit you at all, right? So the anxiety is a massive like firewall. Okay, so it's like you don't want anybody or anything to come past the firewall, but the universe is going to send it anyway. Wow, that's interesting about butterflies. Well, most of us, when we get a butterfly in our hand, it's like so beautiful, right? And it's just so amazing. And I think that the message, certainly what I was picking up, is that, trusting in the universe is a beautiful thing. And things tend to flow better when you trust in the universe as well. Okay, you didn't get that gig, or you didn't get that job, or you didn't get that relationship, and it may take you a year or two to figure it out. And in hindsight, you hear how terrible so and so is, or that job is, or whatever. You have to trust that. You have to. Oh, the universe saved me. But why wait until the hindsight and just trust and show your love for the universe? If you develop that relationship with the universe, things are going to be so much easier for you. I promise you that. All right, let's keep going. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We have too much anxiety.
We have too much anxiety.
We don't trust anyone or anything.
We don't trust anyone or anything.
How can we trust something we cannot see?
How can we trust in something we cannot see?
It is faceless, it is nameless.
It is faceless, it is nameless.
We always think that it's ready to do harm.
We always think that it's ready to do harm.
It doesn't seem beautiful to trust the universe.
It doesn't seem beautiful to trust in the universe.
We're always at war.
We are always at war.
The universe is not on my side.
The universe is not on our side.
What else? We're afraid to fall off the cliff.
We're afraid to fall off the cliff.
I don't even trust myself. How can I trust anyone else?
I don't even trust myself. How can I trust anyone else?
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
What did you get?
I felt like an electrical spark on my fingers. Like when you get that
Ooh.
static electricity charge.
Oh, gosh. Really? What was the electrical spark on the fingers? So something left. Even in that, something left.
Ah, good.
That's
Be
good.
gone.
Yeah, really. Really. I got, I've had too many friends, family, like this came in. I've been betrayed too many times. How can I possibly trust anyone or anything? Hmm. All right. Well, if you get something, drop it in the chat. That would be great. All right, let's go. Oh, somebody else felt that electric charge too, Miss Reality. Did you see that? That's great. All right. There's a part of all of us that knows how to.
There's a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
I have been betrayed by too many for too long.
I've been betrayed by too many for too long.
I don't believe in synchronicities.
I do not believe in synchronicity.
I just believe that the world is out to get me.
I just think the world is out to get me.
I learned that a long time ago.
I learned that a long time ago.
I don't understand why the universe is against me.
I don't understand why the universe is against me.
I've shown so much love and gratitude, and nothing goes my way.
I have spent so much love and gratitude and nothing goes my way.
It doesn't help me manifest,
It doesn't help me manifest.
and it doesn't love me back.
And it does not love me back.
That part of, oh, sorry, what else?
Uh, th I need to trust and learn.
I can't trust and learn.
I cannot
I can't
trust and
trust.
learn.
What I do trust is that I'm at war continuously
What I do trust is that I'm at war continuously
with myself and the universe.
with myself and the universe.
Anything else? Nothing good happens to me.
Nothing good ever happens to me.
I'm always waiting for the next bad event.
I'm always waiting for the next
Bad event.
bad event.
And when I do try to show care
And when I do try and show care
and love,
and love,
it comes back to bite me.
it comes back to bite me.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our mind, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
I got that very clearly. Like, if you do try to show concern, if you do try to help, like it comes back on you in a very negative way. That is so bizarre, isn't it? When you do, and that teaches you, well, I need to live in isolation and I need to not help anyone. What did you get?
I feel unplugged from universal guidance. Like I need to just
Hmm.
pull in the plug has come out and I have no guidance from the universe. My power
Yeah,
to the universe is off.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. We need to be in alignment. If you want to manifest, you need to be in alignment with the universe, right? And there's somebody in the group, and I love them so much, but they always self-deprecate. Every time they send me a message, it's I'm this, I'm that, and I'm like, and that they're so frustrated with manifesting, but then they have so much negative self-talk that even when they talk to me, the negative self-talk is oozing out in their message. And I'm just like, that maybe that's why they don't manifest because their negative self-talk is blocking any possibility of manifesting, and it will. If you think back to our hairdresser who went anytime a negative message came up for her over the course of a few weeks, every time something negative, like, oh, I don't look good today, or I don't this, or I don't that, or whatever it was. And she started getting rid of all of those, even those small negative messages. Things started to get a lot easier and a lot better. She started to feel a lot lighter. So just remember, That is a tool that you have at your disposal. And you may not be able to tap those negatives away right then and there, but write it down, make a note, and then in the evening, practice going through. And if you don't want to do the let go and heal part, you don't have to. You just do the opposite of whatever that negative is. So if it's I hate myself, it's I love myself, right? And so you would just do that. You need to go, you have to get rid of that. You'll never manifest. Never. All right. And I'm sorry. What did you get, Mr. Reality?
I feel
This
unplugged from the universe.
unplugged. Unplugged. Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
We feel forgotten about.
We feel forgotten about.
We are not worthy.
We are not worthy.
We are unplugged from the universe.
We are unplugged from the universe.
We don't deserve good things.
We don't deserve good things.
And even if we try to show love and care,
And even if we try to show love and care,
it comes back on us in a very negative way.
it comes back on us in a very negative way.
What else?
I dwell on disappointment and failure. It's all I know.
I dwell on disappointment and failure. It's all I know. No one has ever been
No one has ever been
for me,
for me,
and especially the universe.
and especially the universe.
I live in a victim mentality.
I live in a victim mentality.
That's what I know.
That's what I know.
That's how I can manipulate and get people to do things for me.
That's how I can manipulate and get others to do things for me.
I have bursts of rage
I have bursts of rage
that I cannot control.
that I cannot control.
I cannot let go of burdens or grudges.
I cannot let go of burdens or grudges.
What else?
I feel trapped in skepticism.
Ooh, I feel trapped in skepticism. That's great.
Instead of gratitude, I dwell on disappointment and failure.
Instead of gratitude, I dwell on disappointment and failure.
I just accept and expect challenges and hardship.
I just accept and expect challenges and hardship. Yeah, when you get in that pattern, if good things do want to come your way, they're not going to
Yeah, here
because
comes
you're
another
living
one.
in that.
You just you make that happen, you're on your own.
Right. What else?
Um, I mistrust the universe always.
I mistrust the universe always. Yeah.
I enable toxic people and their relationships to surround me.
I enable toxic people and those relationships. I dismiss the red flags.
I miss the red flags.
Even when the universe is trying to tell me something is bad for me, I
Even when
ignore
the
it.
universe is trying to tell me something is bad for me,
I ignore it.
I ignore it.
I have no faith in myself or the universe.
I have no faith in myself or the universe.
People dump negativity onto me and never share in my joy.
People dump their negativity onto me and never share in their joy.
What else? I can't seem to bypass negative self-talk.
I cannot seem to bypass negative self-talk.
I have no confidence.
I have no confidence.
The universe has never supported me now. I'm sorry, has never supported me. Why would it support me now?
The universe has never supported me. Why would it support me now?
I think I know better than the universe.
I think I know better than the universe.
I have no confidence in the gifts that the universe has given to me.
I have no confidence in my
In
gifts
the,
that the universe has given to me.
what else?
I constantly anticipate disappointment and always prepare for the worst and expect it.
I constantly anticipate disappointment and I always prepare for the worst and expect it. I always question the universe.
I always question the universe,
and I never offer it gratitude.
and I never offer it gratitude.
I distract myself with negative coping mechanisms.
I distract myself with negative coping mechanisms.
Let's close this one out. We'll go on to the next one. All right. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
That was a long round. What did you get, Mr. Reality?
I got, I felt like the feeling of being trapped in a well at the bottom of the well. So you could see like the light at the end, and then the well was inverted and I was trapped at the top of a tower. So depending if you're, we're always thinking of the negative, no matter if we're looking at it from below or above.
It's all about perception, right? It really is. And you can even, everything is perception. So how do we fix our perceptions? How do we always perceive something as positive? It really comes down to trusting the universe, right? And that can even extend itself into major things like where somebody, a relative or a loved one, is sick for a very long time, they pass away, right? Your perception at that time, yes, you mourn the loss, but the perception is, do I want them to still be here in that terrible state, or am I glad that they're gone because nobody should have to live like that? So everything boils down to perception. Even when I went on that live show, again, these people with their conscious minds believe that life here is so terrible on the earth plane and this reincarnation cycle is so awful that they want to, exit stage left, right? They don't want to go to the light when they pass. And they actually have convinced themselves with their conscious mind that they're able to do that. But as I explore, and we're going to explore that even more in depth, but well, when I look into that, we're so tightly mathematically programmed like a magnet, right? It's energetically programmed. We will go up into that light. The only way you go away from that light is that if you have allowed your consciousness to be hijacked and convinced that, you know, it's okay in the dark side, I'm willing, or you make a deal with the dark side, right? So I wouldn't want to do that. Um, Trust me, it's all about perception. Yeah, life is hard, but would you want it differently? Would you want to be trapped in a paradigm where you have nothing? It's like sitting in a pitch black room for the rest of eternity, right? Who wants to do that? No more opportunities, no more soul families, no more chances. And that again has to boil down to trust in the universe and perception. And that's the same with coping mechanisms. That coping mechanism at the time was needed. But when you get to a point where the coping mechanism is pulling you down in the negative, right? And you realize it's not serving you well, now your perception of that coping strategy has changed. Now you need to let go of that coping strategy. So it's all about perception here. So how do we change our perception? I don't know. So let's keep working our way. All right. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
let go and heal.
Our perceptions are always in the negative,
Our perceptions are always in the negative,
These are the patterns we have adopted through many lifetimes.
These are the patterns we have adopted through many lifetimes.
You can't convince us of any other way.
You cannot convince us of any other way.
This is my structure. This is in my DNA.
This is in my structure. This is in my DNA.
I will not allow the universe to have that control.
I will not allow the universe to have that control.
The universe cannot be trusted.
The universe cannot be trusted.
We are terrified to let go of control.
We are terrified to let go of control.
I gave up asking the universe for help a long time ago.
I gave up asking the universe for help a long time ago.
What else? We can't seem to let go of the fear of deception.
I can't seem to let go of the fear of
Deception.
deception.
It has taken me many lifetimes to get strong.
It's taken me many lifetimes to get strong.
And now you're asking me to trust the universe?
And now you're asking me to trust the universe.
Always wishing and never having.
Always wishing and never having.
What else?
I'm comfortable keeping negative people in my life.
I'm comfortable keeping negative people in my life. I don't have the ability to make things happen.
I don't have the ability to make things happen.
I wait for things to happen to me,
I wait for things to happen to me,
and nothing ever does.
and nothing ever does.
What else?
I do not deserve any better than what I have.
I do not deserve any better than what I have. I have worked for years on trying to change my situation, and nothing seems to work.
I've worked for years on trying to change my situation, and nothing seems to work.
I have just accepted it for what it is.
I have just accepted it for what it is.
What else?
I'm comfortable with my blocks. They're my friends.
I'm comfortable with my blocks. They're my friends. What else?
I need to understand the universe's intentions before I allow myself to trust it.
I need to understand the universe intentions before I allow myself to trust it. That was a good one. Yeah. I want to see what's coming before it's actually given to me.
I want to see what's coming before it's actually given to me.
I want to control every aspect of it being given.
I want to control every aspect of it being given.
I think I can minimize the damage that way.
I think I can minimize the damage that way.
Now, I felt that leave. That's a big problem for a lot of us. What else?
I'm unable to forgive and forget.
I am unable to forgive and forget. I always hold grudges. Yeah. I'm hyper focused on the negatives.
I am hyper focused on the negative.
My anxiety does not allow me to think clearly.
My anxiety does not allow me to think clearly.
I have no time for philosophical thinking.
I have no time for philosophical thinking.
What else?
It always looks bad whether I look at it from below or above.
It always looks bad whether I look at it from below or above. No matter which way I look at it, it's all bad.
No
Mm-hmm.
matter which way I look at it, it's all bad.
Other people deserve things and I don't.
Other people deserve things and I do not.
There are people worse off from me. There are people worse off than me.
There are people worse off than me.
So give it to them and not me.
So give it to them and not me.
I think that I'm serving myself well when I say that.
I think I'm serving myself well when I say that.
Little do I know, it's saying that I do not deserve.
Little do I know it's saying that I do not deserve.
I'm used to the universe bypassing me.
I am used to the universe bypassing me.
I just have learned to not expect anything good.
I just learned to not accept anything good.
hmm Let's finish this round out and then we'll go on to the next one. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our minds, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
Oh my goodness. And I'm not an anxious person, but I have so much anxiety and my throat is tight. Does anybody else have a tight throat? Yeah, this is turning out to be bigger than I thought, oh, why don't we just keep it light today? We're coming up to
Ha
Christmas.
ha ha
Everybody's
ha.
probably really stressed, right? Let's just do something light instead of putting everybody into a tailspin. Wrong, 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 Liz. You got that wrong. Okay, so let's go into the tight throats and see what we have. All right, I'm going to go in. And if you guys can go into those feelings and type in the chat what you're getting there, excuse me. Wow. Good grief. Okay. I got something that was kind of religious. It's like I am not a child of God. And when I look into that statement, it really is not only a severance from, you know, the universe, but it's a severance from source. I am so detached from, you know, the universe and everything in it, all the good things that are in it. Okay. It's like I don't feel as if I am part of source. I am completely detached. And I don't feel as if I'm part of the collective. I don't feel that my presence or my being here has a purpose. Mm. Oh my goodness. And I don't feel that I am making a difference. Wow. Good grief. All right, let's go. Oh, what did you get, Miss Reality, by the way?
I got the feeling of being on the Titanic and then just expecting it to get hit by an iceberg. So, this idea
Mm.
of fatalism, because that's all I know and that's all I expect.
You know, and that makes sense because if you think about um, all these lifetimes of struggle, it's no wonder that it's programmed in our DNA. It's actually rare. How rare is it to find someone who's exceptionally optimistic and lives in gratitude? Do you guys know anyone like that? I probably have met maybe one or two of those in my entire life. It's very rare. And then even when they are very optimistic, some people can't stand it. They make fun of them because and they're almost bullied because they're optimistic. And that's pretty sad, isn't it? And that goes into the line of, when I try to show love and care for others, it comes back to bite me in a very negative way. It's like, why do we shun optimism and people that exude gratitude? It's the weirdest setup, isn't it? And it's getting worse. I noticed it since COVID. It's gotten so much more worse than what it is now or what it used to be. All right, let's keep going. So, yeah, it's I'm totally disconnected. All right, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
let go and heal.
Let go and heal.
We are totally disconnected
We are totally disconnected
from source and the universe,
from source and the universe,
from our soul and our subconscious,
from our soul and our subconscious,
from others around us.
from others around us.
We are not part of the collective.
We are not a part of the collective.
We do not make any positive contributions by being here.
We do not make any positive contributions by being here.
We have no sense of purpose.
We have no sense of purpose.
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
None of this makes any sense.
None of this makes any sense.
I don't trust source. I don't trust myself. And I don't trust the universe.
I don't trust source. I don't trust myself. And I don't trust the universe.
It's all gibberish.
It's all gibberish.
Gibberish. Yeah. What else? Anything else? I'm just waiting for my boat to sink.
I'm just waiting for my boat to sink.
That's my relationship with the collective and the universe.
That's my relationship with the collective and the universe.
And when nothing happens, I will sink it myself
And when nothing happens, I'll sink it myself
because that's what I know and do best.
because that's what I know and expect.
And yeah, and expect. And that's what I do. If nobody else is going to sabotage me, I will sabotage myself.
If no one else is going to sabotage me, I'll sabotage myself.
I invite hatred and loathing.
I invite hatred and loathing.
That's what I know.
That's what I know.
What else?
I'm
Anything
really
else?
nothing in the grand scheme of the universe.
Yeah, I'm really nothing in the grand scheme of the universe. None of this makes sense.
None of this makes sense.
What else? Anything else?
Wrap it up.
All right. That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It is doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our mind, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. And I did feel that leave, by the way. I do feel lighter. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it. It is done.
I felt that leave. April, by the way, I got your email. Thank you. Yeah, everybody felt it leave. Everybody's feeling good. Everybody feels lighter, good, airy, breezy. Hopefully, we can get some good things in, right? You've got to be in alignment with the universe. You have to be, and you have to trust it. If that's something that you have a big problem with, I would suggest maybe adding it to your 369 of there's a part of me that knows how to easily and joyfully manifest the optimum ability to be in alignment with the universe, all the good things it has in store for me, things along those lines, right? That part of and to trust it. And the part of my being is willing to inform the rest of me now. Okay, so let's tap to close. Everybody's feeling good. Great. I tried to keep it light. Next week we'll do the red flags. Now, that's going to bring out we may have a bomb go off with that one. Okay, let's go. There's a part of all of us that knows how to
There is a part of all of us that knows how to
easily and joyfully manifest
easily and joyfully manifest
optimum guidance,
optimum guidance,
positive emotional fulfillment,
positive emotional fulfillment,
gratitude,
gratitude,
self-love,
self love,
self-forgiveness,
self forgiveness,
and the optimum ability
and the optimum ability
to trust in the universe
to trust in the universe,
and to know that it loves me
and to know that it loves me.
in all of those wonderful spaces we just opened up.
In all of those wonderful spaces we have just opened up,
That part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
that part of our beings are willing to inform the rest of us now.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
It's doing so now with unlimited love, grace, and ease.
Our minds, bodies, and spirits are receiving the love,
Our mind, body, and spirit are receiving the love,
healing, information, permission,
healing, information, permission,
and deep relief now.
and deep relief now.
So let's take a deep breath. Information transfer is now complete.
Information transfer is now complete.
So be it, it is done.
So be it, it is done.
All right. Well, that is great. Thanks, everybody. And again, if anybody wants to go back and repeat any of those CTT sessions, okay, there are people setting themselves challenges, 30-day challenges, 60-day challenges. They're going through one video a day. Don't forget your 369, your manifestation method. You got to clear out the junk in your soul if you want to manifest. You got to trust in the universe. You got to get rid of the negative self-talk, right? Very, very important. You're trying to manifest material things. Don't hate people that have money. I can tell you right now, if you have a deep rooted hatred for people that have money, yet you want somebody, you want to manifest $1,000, whatever it is, guess what's not going to happen? All right, so you got to turn a lot of that thinking around. All right, we'll hold for questions. Miss Reality, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.